Hi folks, this is John, and we are going to talk about what the heck just happened. We're up, we're down, what a difference a day makes. Let's get into it. So there I was last night. It was 4 a.m, and I'm looking at the pre-market, and I'm like, the market is just green. It's just everything was green. And I'm like, wow, okay, I'm going to make some recommendations based on this. So I start shooting a video, but before I can get going, the Dow is up. What? Huh. This is really weird. See, but now the bullish, it was all green. Now, so after all that, I just, and it kept getting worse and worse, and the volatile was going crazy, and I just said, well, let's let the dust settle, and then let's reassess. So a president was announced, and a vaccine was announced. But why did it cause some to go up and some to go down? Well, it's a rotation of money. We had the stay-at-home stocks and the recovery stocks. The recovery stocks were down. Airlines and restaurants and oil were down. People were staying at home. They're not going places. And all the stay-at-home, Zoom and Netflix, things that you did at home, those went down because, we won't need them anymore. We're going to get out. So do you buy or sell in this craziness? For me, I'm holding. I got to figure out what I want to do. I got to figure out what my recovery plan is. Remember, all these stocks that are the recovery stocks that are going up and all the stay-at-home stocks that are going down, it's all happening because of the global situation. These aren't individual companies that have made mistakes and others have made great moves. It's not what's happening. So you have to understand it and invest with that in mind. So, and for instance, then you got to take stocks one at a time. So let's take them one at a time. Okay, so Nflx, it's dropping down. And it makes sense. People are like, hey, it's the pandemic's over. I'm not going to be watching Netflix all day. But the problem is you've already subscribed. And it doesn't matter how much you watch Netflix. You could not watch it ever. And Netflix makes the same amount of money. Unless you're going to cancel your subscription, Netflix is probably going to be fine. So to me, this is an opportunity to jump in. Because people are going to realize, oh yeah, they're not announcing a gigantic amount of people canceling Netflix because the pandemic is over. No. They're simply saying, well, maybe it's an overreaction. So I think Netflix is going to spring back when people realize that they like Netflix and they're going to keep watching it. And really, unless they're going to cancel their subscription, it doesn't matter what they do. They can watch it a ton. They can watch it never. Doesn't matter. So I think Netflix could go down even further tomorrow. You got to watch. You got to watch and see. But this may be a good time to get in on Netflix. And that's the only other news. There's no other Netflix news that would cause it to rise or lower. Netflix is killing it. They're the leader in the streaming industry. So, all right, let's look at another one. How about Zoom, ZM? That one must be dead, right? It's going to be dead because pandemic's over. I don't need to talk to anybody on video anymore, right? Seems logical. I'm kind of with you. It's going down. But wait, you got to think of everything. You got to realize what's going on. Didn't we sort of realize that during the pandemic, the stay-at-home economy was becoming real? And that many companies have already said, we're already going to have 50% of our staff stay at home even when the pandemic's over. Things may have changed permanently. And if people are going to be working at home, that means Zoom. Okay, Zoom is down $80. So, let's see, where is it? That's so far down that I would wait till tomorrow to see what it's doing. Because I'm not going to be surprised if it bounces up a little bit. But again, I think this company is going to continue to be somewhat successful because of the stay-at-home economy. So let's move on to another one. All right, Home Depot. And after hours, Home Depot is down $12. But why is it down 12? Well, I think, again, the sentiment is that people's home projects are going to be put on the back burner because they're going to Disneyland, And again, Disneyland stock is going ballistic because they say they're going to open in a week or so. They're dying to open, and people are dying to go down there. So Hey, and I love to see Disney stock go up. I got tons of shares of Disney. I'll get into that later. So, you got to look at these reasonings. I don't think Home Depot's got any problem with it. So $12, okay, I guess I buy it. Is it a buy? Is it a sell? It may stay at that minus 12 level for a long time. So that may not be one you go in and dip and get. So there's one that's different from Netflix and Zoom. All right, now let's look at one of the recovery stocks, Royal Caribbean, cruise line. Of course, everybody feels like they're going to be getting out, and frankly, sounds like a great thing. I've actually never taken a cruise. But now, I think if things open up again, I'm going to be taking a cruise. I'm going to be going places. I need to see the world because life is short. I think, if anything, people have realized life is short. You need to get out there and experience things because... So I think a company like Royal Caribbean is actually going to do well. But $16 today, I know there was a lot of people dying for Royal Caribbean to go up. I mean, I could just feel the excitement for it. It's been happening for months and months. People are like trying to go forward, and it just kept coming down. And I'm just like, man, people really want to see Royal Caribbean go up. So this blast to 16 doesn't surprise me at all. Would I buy right here? No. No, not at all. They're not going to start doing cruises anytime soon. And maybe they are, but to me, too emotional of a jump. I got to wait and see what's going to happen. I got to do my due diligence, whatever it may be. So I'm not jumping in on that one, but may not be a bad deal. $16, the stock's still only like, it is $75. Wow. I, of course, got in at $24, so I'm doing good. Again, I'm always early. I catch these things early. I'm the guy. That's why I'm up at 4 in the morning, at 3 in the morning, watching the pre-market. I'm in the weeds, checking the stuff. The president has been elected. The president has been announced. But he was announced by the media, not by the government. There's all these legal things going on, and maybe it'll flip. I was there when Al Gore was announced, and then he got flipped. So I'm not going to... Could be a little premature here. And again, the vaccine, Pfizer, why did they only go up $3 if this is going to save the world here? So I'm a little confused about that. And then we're not going to have this thing right away. It's still not there. Again, we're premature. Again, this is what the market calls buy the rumor, sell the news. So the rumor is, the vaccine's going to work and Biden will be president, so let's go, we're good. And sometimes the market's right. Many times the market is right. So maybe they are. Maybe this is going to be it, and we're going to know, and we can follow this trend. But for me, wait a few days, you got to see. You got to see what it is. You got to see if it's real. Because tomorrow, if everything flips the other way, then you're going to be like, what? And believe me, I won't be surprised if that happens. So, a little premature activity going on here as far as I'm concerned. Other people might be like, are you crazy? You don't even know what you're talking about. This is all the way. It's all green. It's all green. It's going to be green forever. So did I buy or sell today? No. Too much emotion, too much uncertainty, too much volatility. I'll be checking, and now what I do now is I'll go through every stock that I own, every stock that I was looking at buying, every stock on my watch list, and see and start making a grocery list. Oh, I want to buy this one. I want to buy that one. I want to dump this one. I want to dump that one. I want to switch this money from here to there. I start making my plans. But I got to see tomorrow. Again, 3 a.m. I'll be up checking the pre-market to see if my plans are going to work. So I'll be in there tomorrow to give you more information. We'll see what we can make of this. All right. Good luck, folks. See ya.